Yeah, so this is my
collection.
Yeah.
And I see you've done some experiments here.
Lots of experiments.
Yeah, exactly.
Lots of time.
Sampling.
Yeah. So I'll show you these boxes here.
Oh, I didn't recognize this until now.
Really?
Wow.
Okay, so these boxes here, I've got two sets. I've got this set of drawers and this set of drawers. So these are like amber type materials here, and aldehydes, balls. So these are various types of raw materials in here, right?
So why do you have like two?
Okay, so these are individual materials.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and then these are like mini perfumes, where the chief constituent.
Okay.
Okay, so like an amber.
So this is like the raw stuff. This is the like stocks.
This is the stock.
Yeah,
This is the ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
This is the ingredients here.
Mm-hmm. And this is like, for example, amber-based perfume mixes.
Yes, these are like pre-made, kind of miniature sketches of perfumes. They're sketches of perfumes.
Interesting.
So these are ambers, and an amber. As far as I understand, the first ambers were created with the creation of vanillin. You know vanillin?
Yeah.
Okay. I've got vanillin here. Okay, I've got vanillin here. So this is vanillin.
Wow.
Okay,
Now, can I?
You can smell it. But
Really?
yeah.
Okay.
It's uber sweet, right? It's super sweet. How does that smell?
Yeah, actually. Quite sweet, actually.
Of course.
And it's almost like that. I mean, you should have. It's almost like that baby powder kind of style.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a hint of that, but and a touch of mint.
Maybe.
Yeah, but lots of sucrose.
It's
Lots
just
of
it's
sucrose.
100% sugar.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. It's a lot of sucrose.
It's a lot of sugar. I've got two types of vanilla. So I got vanillin, and then do you know anything about chemistry? This is ethyl vanillin.
Ethyl.
So this is
Yeah,
this is 10
know
times sweeter
exactly.
than this.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me check this out.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's got a different texture if you actually look at the crystals.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's different, right?
Actually, this is almost like the amplified version of that one.
Yeah, it is.
But it's almost got that.
These look like white crystals.
Yeah, it does actually. It's almost got that grain sweetness to it. Yeah,
Right?
Grain sweetness. You know, almost like that the refined flour kind of. Yeah.
For some people, it's so sweet that if I have to dilute it to 1%, and then when you smell it, it just kills the room.
So this, you dissolve it.
Oh.
In what kind of solution?
So there's a bunch of different solutions. The people that are going for like healthy, all organic stuff, they tend to use like things like jojoba oil.
Sorry.
Jojoba. Jojoba oil.
Oh, is that right?
Okay. But I don't really use that very often unless my customers ask me to dissolve all my materials in that. Or ethyl alcohol.
Yes.
Or
I was gonna say
this stuff, perfumer's
with the
base.
perfume, you know.
Yeah.
That's
Or this
perfumer's
stuff.
base.
That's perfumer's base. So I ordered it from a company. It's got-
triethyl citrate.
No. This is a different stuff.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
This is perfumer's base. My mistake.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
This perfume.
So it's perfumer's base with DPG glycose, like a kind of oil made from vegetable, like a vegetable oil. What it does is it slows down the evaporation process so that the perfume lasts longer.
Yes.
So this is kind of a pre-made sort of easy material. You delight stuff in it, and it's just, I don't have to screw around anymore.
Yeah, that's an interesting point. Like,
Okay.
I was wondering about how long
Yeah.
perfumes last. Like, how, like after. I understand like
Yeah.
the commercial basis, like they try to make it last long.
Very long time.
But at the same time, it varies, right?
Mhm.
It varies.
So a perfume lasts according to what's inside of it, right? So all materials last. So you got the top notes, very quick, like citrus, right? Like a very common top citrus note would be like bergamot from Italy. Do you know bergamot?
Yeah.
You use it. It's in Earl Grey tea,
Yes, that's
Okay,
right.
okay,
That's
okay.
right. That's right.
and probably in some drinks and stuff too. So bergamot, it will last like on the skin, 20 minutes. It'll last a little bit longer than that if I put a drop of pure bergamot essential oil on my skin. After 20 minutes, it kind of stops smelling like bergamot. It smells like old bergamot. It's a little, it takes on a kind of woody cardboard. Anyways, it stops smelling like bergamot a little. So that lasts 20 minutes, and then you have middle notes, which are like roses or jasmine or flowers or wood, and that'll last on the skin like anywhere between like 1 hour and like 4 hours, and then you have base notes, and on the skin or on your clothes especially, it could last for days. And that vanillin will last a very long time. And
So the sweeter ones tend to last long, or
it's nothing to do with the sweetness. It doesn't. I mean, there are generalities, like I'll give you an example. Usually, what it is, like the thicker materials, like literally, the materials that are like heavy and thick, they tend to last longer because the molecules are literally thicker. So, I've got some myrrh here. You see, like, look, it's like
Wow.
yeah, or benzoins like that. It's the same.
it's so viscous, right?
Yeah, it's very, very viscous, and the
Can I smell it?
yeah, you can. What do you think it smells like? To explain.
Sure.
Ooh, you're crazy. Stop it.
Oh,
It's unique, no?
actually, I really love it.
Really? Okay. I'm gonna have a hard time making a perfume for this man because he's a sommelier and he's gonna appreciate things other people don't like. So
No,
It's
this,
gonna be
this
very
is actually
interesting.
very nice. Yeah.
Really?
It's almost got that nice, rich orchid. It's very complex.
it's very
Yeah, very
complex.
complex.
Yeah.
And one thing I noticed about this, it's almost like you mentioned earlier about
Yeah.
rose. And
Yeah.
Rose is like young rose and dried rose or the ripe rose. They all smell different.
They
Like
smell
that.
very
Yeah, exactly,
different.
Very different.
Very
So,
different.
But with that, like for example,
Humans smell different when they're young too and older too.
Exactly.
Yeah. They do.
Very similar.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like the dried rose petal, what they become is that they got that more of that spice tone to it.
Yeah,
Almost close to that. Getting close to that wood.
Something dusty,
Exactly.
something earthly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
know. So that kind of, but yet that kind of brings out this nice earth tones to it, and
Maturity.
exactly.
Yeah.
And this definitely has that complexity.
It smells like it's
fantastic.
ancient.
Yeah, exactly.
It smells ancient.
And
You know
it's
what
got-
else is
it's
like
got
that?
licorice and
Oh yeah. I'm glad
Yeah.
you got that.
yeah.
You know what's
It's
got that is
fantastic.
frankincense.
Those are right.
It's, to me, it smells like this isn't the greatest example of frankincense.
Okay,
I'm sorry,
sorry,
I've got
sorry.
some. Boo, you crazy! Stop it.
Oh, fantastic.
So
Oh. Yeah, this is like, I'm definitely sure, I'm gonna be humorous about it, but it's almost like something out of the Jägermeister kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, might be.
But the herbs and it's got, and this definitely has this almost like
you know what?
Indian-
Jägermeister has a lot of terpenes in it, maybe.
Yeah, terpene and lots of herbs. in there,
Piney
right?
herbs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this has got a bright orange piney because this is basically pine resin. Well, it's a resin from that.
Yeah, definitely the orange peel.
Orange,
Definitely.
yes, it's got some orange and
Oh, it's
citrus,
fantastic.
but it's not innocent like orange.
No, it's definitely peel though. Yeah,
It's
definitely
ancient.
peel. Yeah,
It's got
exactly.
dust to it.
Mhm.
It's got wind and
Oh,
dust.
it's fantastic. And it's got that, like you said, almost like that wooden target. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fantastic.
I should. Yeah.
This is good. This is fantastic. Yeah, it's so much complexity.
So that lasts longer than a regular citrus, right?
Yeah.
But
And that's nice hint of acetone. And it's got this on the deep. Yeah, there's a sweetness to it that it's almost like this syrupy smell to it. It's
it
really
smells like
nice.
how it looks, right? It
Yeah,
smells the syrup.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah. The very best frankincense. It's from Oman, and it looks like it's almost blue green. It's called the Royal Hojari frankincense. This is not it, right?
Yeah.
This is not it. But
So how much a bottle like that cost?
like this, a bottle like this can be from like $5 to $50. It depends on the grade, and you can spend your
Sorry, it
entire
depends on the grade.
the grade, and it depends on the age. So like older frankincense, older myrrh, these heavy resinous materials, the older it is, the more it's gonna be. So I've got 7-year-old aged patchouli that's been aged in an oak barrel.
Let's check that out.
All right.
Yeah, it sounds quite interesting.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. I love it. I do love it.
No, this is fantastic because it's almost like wine tasting actually.
It's very similar.
Yeah, it's very very similar.
It's,
And from that, like we make deductions on, for example, the balance, and as well as from that whether it was a good vintage or not a good year or things like that.
the natural. Now that's the problem with natural materials.
Mhm.
Is you can get the same, let's say, rose essential oil from the same field, from the same farmer 1 year.
Yeah.
That essential oil is going to be a lot better or worse than the year before. Not a lot, but it does vary because
It
it's
varies.
a living thing.
Yeah, of course.
And this is one of the reasons.
Keeping it consistent is very difficult.
Yeah.
Unless you really blend it from a
But the
Yeah.
perfumers have an advantage in that they can turn to synthetic materials. Always the same. Always the same. You can always keep it the same.
So some houses they use synthetic, like. Well, I
Every-
guess the cheaper brands, right? The
No,
cheaper brands.
not necessarily.
Really?
No. Okay, so this is a 7 years aged patchouli right here. I've got. This is one of my favorite things. This is from John Steele. Thank you, John Steele. 7 years old, aged. Now, yeah, I think this is amazing.
Okay.
I'll put it on here to take it home with you because I just. No,
Really?
I love it. I love it.
Wow,
Yeah,
wow.
I love it. You're not supposed to drop it on there like
Okay.
that. That's unprofessional of me, but
No worries.
whatever. So
Okay.
smell this.
Oh my gosh.
It's so complex, eh?
Oh, this is fantastic.
It's a perfume in itself. You could just wear that. Like, you don't need anything more than that, really.
No, this is almost like.
Doesn't it? It smells like it's a million years old.
Okay. Let's start from the top notes.
Okay.
It's got that slight citrus component to it on the top.
Yeah, it's got something
Yeah.
bright up there.
Yeah, almost like nice, refreshing acidity at the top, right?
It does.
Yeah. Then you get to the undertones, such as there's definitely wood, but this
Wood, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, it's a wood smell. Yeah.
But
But it's
try
not a
to
fresh
refine
wood,
it.
right? It's not like
Oh,
freshly
definitely
cut.
not. No.
Way more complicated than that. Yeah.
This is almost like the washed up beech wood.
Yeah.
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 This is great.
Isn't it
And,
nice?
for example, like dried prune.
Yes. Yes.
Um,
You got. There's fruity notes in there. What about chocolate? Do you detect a little bit of
Oh,
chocolate?
the bitter chocolate, yes.
Yeah,
That's
dark
at the bottom.
black. Yeah,
that's at the
black
bottom.
bitter
Mhm.
chocolate in there, and like you said, like prunes or plums, fruity nuances there. Yeah.
And I'm almost picking up almost like this tobacco as well.
Yeah. There's tobacco. Oh, I've got tobacco absolute. If you want to
Mhm.
smell that, that's nice. That's a nice one
Yeah,
too.
the tobacco leaves are really